and welcome back to my channel. Ohisashiburi desu. I am so sorry it's been a while since I posted any videos. I wasn't feeling very inspired to shoot anything, but here I am today. How are all of you doing? It has now already been a couple weeks, but I posted this no makeup selfie of myself on Instagram, and in the captions I wrote something like it's entirely fine to only be feeling okay and not great, and I thought it would be a good idea to reiterate that message here because I don't think any of us are thriving right now. So it's totally fine that you're not feeling amazing or awesome, but I do hope that you're at least doing okay. And on that note, I wanted to share my general daily routine during self-isolation because I do think that having a daily routine keeps you mentally healthy, and I specifically use this time to get back into shape a little bit, so I thought I would talk about how I went about it. So a few things. First, I'm not like this every single day. I too have extremely crappy days where I can't stop reading the news and I'm spiraling and I feel totally unmotivated to do anything but the bare minimum. And second, I really psyched myself into this mentality where I wanted to gain at least one good thing during this pandemic duration, but because of the simple logistics of quarantine, it's really difficult to have logical, gratifying goals that can be achieved at home. So I specified only 3 things I wanted to accomplish, and they were get better at cooking, read more books in English and Japanese, and to get back into shape. This concept works for me because I wasn't overarching, and they're all things that I'd sorta kinda have to do daily anyway, and if at the end of all this I could only achieve one of the 3, that is still better than nothing. So like I said earlier, I really psyched myself into not wanting to waste this time during quarantine, and that really generated motivation for me, where I otherwise would not have had any motivation to do anything. Now, without further ado, here is my daily routine during self-isolation that helped me stay sane and get back into shape. Before starting anything at all, right after I wake up, I always drink water, and a lot of it, like a lot of it. This Starbucks water bottle is 16 ounces, and I drink at least 5 of these a day. It's great for your skin, it's great for your body, but it makes you pee a lot. It's worth it though. Then I clean, and I start by making the bed. I love having a nice smooth bed surface, and it immediately makes the room look super tidy. I clean the house pretty much every single day because it calms me down, and keeping a neat household is important for your brain. Organization matters, especially when you're spending so much time in the house. Walking into a clean and organized room helps you focus on tasks and makes it significantly easier to calm down. Plus, you can clean at any time during the day. I try to dust each of these little nerdy cubbies as often as possible so that it doesn't accumulate too much dust. It's been going well lately, actually. Pretty clean. Pretty clean. Mike did this. Then I like to tend to our backyard and vegetable garden. I know this is such a luxury to have a yard, and this has been a really important part of my daily routine. I get a dose of vitamin D from the sun, and I get to let my cats outside a little as well. It's a nice bit of horticultural therapy every day. Plus, we get to have fresh veggies and herbs every few days straight from the garden. I'm gonna pick some lettuce so I can have it for breakfast today. Next up is working out. YouTube is such a goldmine right now for at-home workout routines, and my favorites are rotating between Blogilates and Romy, the Victoria's Secret model. They're both super positive and beautiful and just radiate good energy, and you don't need equipment or a gym for their workouts, so there's no excuse to not do them while at home. I've specifically been doing the waist whittler workout and the butt plump workout from Blogilates and the 15-minute ab and butt workout from Romy's workout playlist. This sounds so cliche, but endorphins are really important to your mental health. It is science. Your body does have a neurochemical reaction to endorphins. It reduces stress and helps you manage pain. It also helps with mental and physical resilience. When you work out, you'll notice that you fixate on less trivial things that bother you, and pet peeves don't trigger you quite as much. So there are two schools of thought in play here. One is just simply that you feel better about yourself and your body, so that little extra bit of self-confidence helps you ignore things that just don't matter, and your mind doesn't let you entangle yourself in something that makes you feel negative. Another is that your serotonin levels are increased and regulated. This helps you manage your mood, and therefore you can assess your feelings appropriately. A lot of people probably also don't have a great sleep schedule right now, understandable with our lives being upturned, but your body does still follow a circadian rhythm regardless of the state of the world, and it craves homeostasis. If you keep disrupting your sleep schedule, your brain has a harder time releasing the right amount of neurochemicals because it's trying so hard to rebalance. Exercising will not only flood you with good endorphins, it will also physically tire you out, enabling you to fall back into a healthier circadian rhythm, which will fix your serotonin levels and your mood will improve overall. Plus, it feels really good to fit back in my jeans again. All right, so after I work out, I eat breakfast. I'm trying so hard to eat healthy right now so that when all this is over, I can pig out on all the food that I've been missing out on, like tacos, ramen, pizza, everything I love. But for now, it's just been a whole lot of salads and oatmeal for me. I do cook for my husband every day, and I've been trying out a bunch of different recipes, but I usually only eat a tiny portion of that. I've been focusing on learning more Asian and Thai dishes. Their spices are really complex and are among my most favorite foods, so I'm trying to teach myself how to recreate that from home since everything's been pretty hard to come by. Then, my most favorite part of the day, I take a hot bath. I love baths. I think they're the best. I secretly think that Japanese people live forever because they take lots of baths. So this is what a typical Japanese showering / bathtub area is like. You shower right here first, get nice and clean, and then you take a bath here in this nice deep soaking tub. So after I shower and shampoo, I put on a treatment, and this is my most favorite one right now. It's called Link, and I get it from my hair salon, Nalu, in Omotesando. It smells so, so good. And then after that, I take my bath. And the water actually comes out of here. And then it fills up and stops automatically when it's all done. So let's come back in like 5 to 10 minutes. I actually don't know how long it takes. And this morning I'm going to put in this, which is basically like a little bath bomb puck, but it smells like hinoki, which is a type of cedar in Japan. I love it. This is what the bath bomb looks like. Ready? Whoop. Okay, so it's not as exciting as Lush or anything, but it smells so amazing, and it's really good for relaxing your muscles. Yay! This is my typical bathing setup. I have a bottle of water with me, a towel just in case, and today I'm going to be watching Fruits Basket. And now it is face mask time. I switch it up between a clay mask and a moisturizing sheet mask depending on how my skin feels that day. Today, I'm obviously going with a clay mask. Oh my god, everybody feels so good. Okay, so this is my favorite one. It's from Kiehl's, and I really do feel like it brightens my skin. I don't know, and it also just, it's so nice. I feel very pampered when I use a mask. I feel like that little bit of self-care is really important. I feel like this side has so much more than this side. I don't know. Can you tell? Wow, I look really freaky on camera. Sorry. I have so many different sheet masks, and these are just the fancier ones. I know it just looks like a whole bunch of Pokemon, but they're not all Pokemon, I swear. So I keep this on for about 15 to 20 minutes or so, and I use that time to scroll around on Instagram. It's actually how I keep in contact with everyone. I don't get international texts, so I DM everyone, and that's where we catch up and talk a little bit, and I look through everybody's photos and like them, and cyberstalk them a little bit. And then I also save a whole bunch of my favorite cat posts. Here are some of my favorites from this week.
We're talking Teletubbies, Tinky Winky, Dipsy, and motherfucking Po.
By then it's usually around 10 or 11, and then I'm ready to either work or do whatever it is that my day entails. And that's pretty much it. And again, I don't do this every day, nor do I feel so good every day, but I do try to get in at least one workout. What did you think of my daily routine? If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments what your daily routine is like and if there's anything that you'd like to accomplish during this quarantine time. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, be kind to each other, wash your hands, and I'll see you in my next video. そんじゃまたね!